Right, we're at Suzuka, a track I know very well. In a car I don't know that well. It's a Gr4 458 Ferrari, and I qualified surprisingly well, 5th. I move up to 4th. It's my first online race ever, and I'm thinking, why is everyone so slow here at the front? And then I realized, okay, they're just being careful because they don't want to crash. I go in, touch the green, and gone. Now this is going to be the story of my life for the rest of the race. So if you're hoping for a... I actually thought I was quite good, and then look at me, I'm dead last now, or I'm going to be dead last soon. I can't get this car turned around. I lose 20 seconds easily. Apparently it's 13 seconds I lost. Okay, it's my first race ever. Now I've got a clear track in front of me. Off I go. So here we are coming into the slower part of the course where I'm fairly quick and catch up to these guys. So I'm doing quite nicely here. You can probably hear in the tone of my voice what's about to happen. Anyway, spoiler alert. I'm going in. That guy's early on the brakes. That guy's normal on the brakes. I'm late on the brakes. Get bumped out and you're on the ice rink. It's so slippery and you cannot get this car to do anything you want. Try and turn it around. No. Okay, so now we're back on the ice again and... yeah, okay. How much time did I lose there? Another 15 seconds. Great. Dead last. I'm not a bad driver, but I'm just like not concentrated, I'm not consistent, and I'm not used to hitting the going off the track and having it just be ice. Like when you train, it's always grip, and you really have to set up a custom race nicely so that you get the realistic feedback that it's slippery. Anyway, it's part of the learning process. I was also wondering what the heck these things are. They got something to do with penalties, and I'm not 100% sure. So let's play catch up again. Right, we're just coming down the straight at the start of the second lap, and I'm catching up to this green car quite nicely. I'm not sure what it is, an Aston Martin. He goes off the track and I decide to follow him, and okay, at least I don't spin out there. Right, so now we're going to have a nice little dice through the S's here. Interestingly, I've got TCS completely off, which is usually a sign of a good driver. In this case, it's more a sign of a good car. This car doesn't really step out much, probably because it's an MR, what do they call it? Midship engine. Oh, and bump him. I'm not sure if I'm going to get a penalty for that. Sorry, Esa Senor Darkman. Sorry. But I gave you a bit of a boost. So now, here I'm quite quick and I usually catch people. Yeah. And I decide to go all out and get him on the brakes, and I just about get away with it. Now there's a yellow flag. Overtaking is prohibited. I'm not sure how serious to take that. Like, as far as I can tell, you can still overtake. Can't see any reason why you shouldn't overtake. There's no real safety element. Oh, and that guy just... I guess he's doing a penalty or something. So I got him. At least I'm not last anymore. Just third last. Let's play catch up. Start of the third lap, and I've managed to catch up to number 12, Rainer 70. Guessing that's a guy named Rainer from Germany who is 49 years old? 48? And he's in a... is that a Ferrari? So presumably the same car as me. Oh, no, it's a Lambo. Oh, and I bump him off there. I'm really sorry, Rainer. Tut mir leid. Oh, he gets me back. He's not having it. But I seem to win out of that one, and he may even have gotten a penalty for doing that. It's racing. It happens. It's very frustrating when it happens to you, though. Now, again, I'm doing not bad here. I just go off the track like an idiot. Coming up to the Renault Megane, which I'm going to be using in the next race. Fast Al. I guess that's a guy called Alistair from the UK. I showed him how not to take a corner there. He's taking on a hell of a wide line and losing it. This might be my chance to come flying past. And now, what I'm not used to either is the tires wearing down. Like you can even see now I'm like not expecting it to be so slippery. I'm sliding quite a bit, and my tires are on like 80%, so I'm just not used to this at all. I haven't trained for this at all. But we're in 11th, not too bad. Start of the 4th lap, and I get this AMG on the brakes quite nicely. Just managed to keep it going, and yeah, I think we've got it. Whew! 10th place. I somehow magically end up in 9th place coming into the hairpin here. Someone must have dropped out, but I lose it here and the AMG gets me, so that's me back down to 10th. Son of a bitch. End of lap 4, I'm coming up to the AMG again, and he disappears. I'm not sure, I guess he took too much of a cheating line and got kicked out of the race or something. So that's me in 9th, and the next guy is 8 seconds in front of me. Now, coming up to the end of the 5th lap, I go from 9th to 8th magically here. I guess it's because someone pitted. Now, I don't know anything about pitting really, so that's going to be a shenanigan if I do it. Shenanigan, no, it's not going to be a shenanigan, it's going to be a fiasco. Yeah, that's probably the guy there. Now, this looks like a BMW, and he's gone in too hot. He's probably going to be taking me really soon because he's got fresh tires, and my tires are halfway worn. Yeah, he's trying to get past. Should probably let him go. I let him go there. Yeah, bitteschön. Suza's BH from the Czech Republic got a penalty for some reason. Don't think I'll be seeing her soon. Or him. Fast forwarding to the second last lap, I've moved down to 12th place. I think what happened here was a pit in the meantime, and I got my recording screwed up, so I'm down in 12th, second last. Better than last. That was my goal for this race, was not to come last. So here we go. Ooh, that's going to get me a penalty, surely. Maybe not. Nearly lose it. Oh, I did get a penalty. We both got penalties. Oh yeah, let's see what I do about that. Should be able to catch this guy though, because I'm generally quicker than most people. I'm just not as consistent. Especially here, I'm fairly good on the brakes. I tend to catch people. And he goes off, and that's very slippery, I can tell you. That must be an Aston Martin Vantage V8 in a terrible colour. I think I probably decided just to not serve my penalty. Here we go, through the S's. And all of a sudden, how embarrassing, the race ends. I suppose I'm just a ridiculous amount of time behind the leaders. So, that was my first race, 11th. Here's me looking at my damaged car and thinking, at least I got 140 points, whatever that means. I wonder what CHE stands for. In my opinion, it does not stand for Switzerland. Confederation Helvetica, I guess. But I did notice that whatever that 86 is seems to be doing well. The 4C, that's the Alpha, I think. And the Hurricane also did quite well.